Hey guys, Fred here with Sling Lead Outdoors. This is Corey here. We've been hunting together for the past, I don't know, what do you think, 2 years now?
Yeah, 2 years.
3 years or whatever. Been loving it, man. Been loving it. It's been a good time. We've had some success. Called in a lot of coyotes. I'm not a very sharp shooter. He's pretty good, but
That's what I'm here for.
I mean, I can't. I'm pretty slow at slinging lead. Let me just say it that way. But yeah, no, we're new to this YouTube thing. I grew up deer hunting, a lot of bow hunting. I've done a lot of coyote hunting back in the day. Back when they stopped, they didn't even use e-collars, and that's what we're using now. Yeah, I mean, it's been so fun. It's a great time. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I enjoy the rush of the hunts, and it's a way bigger change than deer hunting.
It's a rush.
It just gets the adrenaline going, gets your body shaking, and just ready to shoot some stuff.
And you've been hunting as well for a long time.
Yep, I've been pretty big into gun hunting with deer, so.
Yeah, predator hunting, man. It's a fun sport to get into. Expensive. Expensive sport.
Which we do more of a low budget kind of predator hunting, but we don't go out and buy the pulsars and all that stuff for our first goes. We kind of dipped our toes in it and made sure it was something that we wanted to do, and went a little bit on the cheaper route. I went with the Storm S2, which is, still expensive to some guys, but like $750. I mean, a good beginner thermal scope for people.
For sure. A great scope. I mean, yeah. I got the AGM Rattler V2. Great scope. Thermal is great. We both thermal hunt. We got thermal scanners. We both started out with night vision. Actually, the night vision that I had, I sold it to you.
Yep, was mine for a minute.
Yep. Other than that, man, coyote hunting, that's freaking great. Haven't done much bobcat hunting. I've never personally harvested a bobcat. I've been probably varmint hunting for 10 years now, maybe 8-10 years, something like that. And I've never harvested a bobcat, but hopefully soon. We got some new property up in it's like the northern western side of Michigan that I've heard is pretty dang good. Pretty dang good for a bobcat, especially bear too. Heck, draw for a bear tag.
Might as well.
That'd be fun. Be a good time. But anyway, guys, we're new to this YouTube thing. Haven't done much of anything. We done a couple shorts, here and there or whatever, and I'm sure you probably heard my voice on the Of Course I Miss short. If you haven't, go watch it, please. It's a funny video. I tried shooting a red fox, and, well, of course I missed,
Well, you're freehanding it too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, true. Yeah.
We'll give you that.
But I feel like I'm more of a caller myself.
Sure.
I would classify myself as a guide. No, it's been a good time. We taken out, a few of our Army buddies or coworkers or, my brother or his brother-in-law. Like, we've had a good time doing it. It's just something that a lot of people can get into, especially, guys with, kids. It's easier, the kids are going to bed. going to sleep at 9 o'clock at night, we can go out and we can varmint hunt. 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and get back home. I'll get back home to the women and try to help around the house with chores. I guess you can say. I mean,
the house things.
Whatever the women wants, happy life, happy wife,
exactly.
kind of thing. But yeah, kind of like a rundown. We're actually out of town for work right now, and figure we'd post a video about it. But a rundown for work, or a rundown for what kind of weapons we use or pew-pews we use. I use it's a 223 American Arsenal AR-15. Got a lot of Magpul stuff on it. I got a Magpul foregrip, Magpul stock on it. Like I said, I got the AGM Rattler V2. Got a trigger tag trigger on it. I just put that on. Hopefully a suppressor soon. We haven't got much into suppressors yet. And then for thermal scanners, I have a what is that? It's a Pulsar Q36, I believe. I may be wrong. On that, but it's a Pulsar anyway. Great thermal scanner. I love it. Other than that, I just run the X24 Fox Pro. My favorite call ever. I've only ever used Fox Pro. Other than that, yeah.
I'm running the 6.5 Grendel, the Bear Creek Arsenal with the Ritz Storm S2, and the only thing special I really have on that is the vertical Magpul grip, foregrip. So
sweet setup.
Looks pretty good.
We actually have a video coming out soon. He actually took one out with the AR, so
yeah.
That was a fun hunt.
Yeah, we could actually put that in there at the end of this video too. So
they're very highly hunted dogs. Like
very pressured.
We got guys that are out there tournament hunting, and obviously it's deer season up here in Michigan, especially rifle season, and we had a guy. He was like, I just want to get rid of his coyotes. And we're like, well, we'll come out there and we'll try to take care of them for you. And heck, we played the call for 10 minutes, maybe. 10, 15 minutes.
Maybe.
And they were on us. We had a double come in. I ended up missing one. Again. Whoops, my bad. But Corey ended up putting one down, and no, it was a good hunt. It was a fun hunt. It was kind of like you set up, you're on it, and let's shoot.
So she played out.
Yeah, last year we had the same scenario. Didn't get much footage of that. We had one come in at 40 yards. I actually forgot to hit the play button and wouldn't believe it. And I also missed that one at 40 yards. Man, what else was there? Well, heck, we had out in that alfalfa field, had that group of come in, that double come in, and we all missed. So, it ain't always my fault, but
that was actually a triple.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was
right.
a triple,
yeah,
and I was at the time I was running my 22-250 with
night vision.
Night vision.
Yep, the ATM.
And we had my brother-in-law and friend out here, and they were lighting everything up, and I was just trying to find something through all the smoke, and I couldn't see anything through the thermal. So, or through the night vision. And finally, when I found a dog and got on it, Fred was already on it and shooting. So we had a hard time there, but
yeah. Other than that, I mean,
we had
last year we had a good year. It was a good year last year.
We had my first coyote because it was first time I hunted.
Yep,
Got my first coyote then.
that was awesome.
About
That was a great time.
about
That's a
40
memory
dog.
to. That's a memory to remember right there.
Yep, which that's on the shorts as well. So
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So there was actually a double that came in. If you watch the short, there was a double that came in. We probably called for. That time was probably about 15 minutes.
yeah,
We probably take about, I'd say at most 25 minutes to stand. You know, we hunt a lot of pressured areas, so it's harder for us to take that 10 to 15 minute stand. You know, we're kind of more of the 20 to 30 minute stand kind of thing. And this one, or the group that came in, we seen her first through my scope because I was running the what was that? ATN
the 4K.
ATN 4K. Yep, I was running that scope and
I was running the cheapo Triton off of Amazon.
Off Amazon, yep. But we seen that one come in. I had her eyeballs. I had her through thermal scanner. You didn't have thermal at that time.
No.
But I had her through that. I don't know. It was probably 10 minutes after that. I was like, "Hey, here comes coyote," or a double that came in. And if you watch the short, you'll see it. I told him, I was like, "Hey, you take it." Like, kind of gave him the reins. Like I was like, "You got the show on this one." There was a double that came in. Yeah, sure. Maybe. I still sometimes I'm like,
shouldn't have taken that other one.
You're lucky because at the time I had a faster bullet than you had.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't know, because I had that first shot with a coyote, and it was the best time of my life. It was,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is great. It's just like shooting your first deer.
Yeah.
It's like
Had to get that under your belt.
Yeah, you get that adrenaline rush, and it's like, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you watch a short, you can tell that I'm excited. Good shot, buddy. Like, dropped it, and you're talking on a $250 night vision scope.
That's pretty good.
With no aftermarket IR light.
True.
It was just the scope. That was it.
Built into it. I was running a power bank on it too because that scope died in an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun night. I mean, we sat 3 spots that night. I think it was 3 spots that night. The second spot, we heard them, didn't get them in, but like I said, they're pressure coyotes, so.
You were still new to the e-color as well.
Yep. But yeah, after I got that Fox Pro X24, man, it's been lights out after that.
Mm-hmm. Calling them in
Lights out.
Every stand. Every stand coyote's coming in.
Like I say, I mean, pretty much guide at this point. I mean, I can put pretty much anybody on cows with that call. I mean,
mm-hmm.
I don't even, we don't run the MFK sounds. We don't run any of that.
No.
I haven't downloaded those yet. I'd like to. Love to.
It's all preset calls.
Yeah. And then that, what is that? Fox Shock, I think it is. Something like that. I can't remember.
The recoil.
But yeah,
call.
when loud bang, it is kind of sensitive. You might be able to change the sensitivity. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it, but yeah, I mean, we lit off a shot the other night, and the call started playing. That Fox Shock. I think that's what that's called. It's Fox Shock. Not sure, but anyway, great call. But yeah, I started playing, and that other coyote turned around on us, and it stopped in its tracks, and unfortunately, that was the only one with a couple bullets left. I missed, so. But yeah, other than that, man, tell me a little bit more about yourself, like a hometown, like you're from Central Michigan, you're born and raised.
Yep, just right north of GR, and always hunted, and what would you say? Just northeast of Grand Rapids, and always hunted over there. We had maybe 30 acres there, hunted there for a while, and then ended up getting property over just north of like Lakeview area, and been hunting that for the last 6-7 years now, and mostly just gun hunt, really. Don't really do much bow. Starting to get into it a little bit, but the whole coyote passion's getting a little bit stronger, so I've been getting big into that. But I might be blaming that on you a little bit. But
Yeah. That's all right.
It's fun.
No, we've been talking about trying to travel state to state for coyote hunting. I know some states the population is a little bit bigger than most. Michigan especially, a lot of people don't realize Michigan coyote population is very high. I've talked to a few DNR here and there, Michigan DNR, and they're kind of reaching out to us, like us coyote hunters, like, hey, we need help with you guys, and it's just it's hard sometimes because especially during deer season, we're both big deer hunters. I mean, I've been deer hunting since I don't even know.
I remember at a young age sitting in a stand in a tree across from my dad's and just waiting for deer to come in.
But we've been talking to them a little bit, and they're trying to get us on public land and all that kind of stuff. Like I say, I mean, it's not that we just got in. I mean, he just got into it, but I've been into it for a long time now. He's a great shot. He's got a lot of opportunity, I can tell you that too. I mean, he called in some coyotes himself, so.
I called one in. I took the notes that you gave me on calling. He gave me his old call to use. I used it, called in a coyote. Shot her about 205 yards, I think. Got a pretty good shot out of him. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, heck, back to, I guess, coyote hunting now. It's me personally. I don't really use a whole lot of distress calls. I know we don't got a lot of videos out right now of us shooting coyotes or really predators in general, but we've seen a lot. You guys might not take our word for it. I mean, that's fine. We're new to this.
We'll prove it to you.
But we'll get some videos out there. But yeah, I think what we talked about earlier, while we were actually in this hotel room right here, past 15, 20 times that we've been out, we've called in coyotes, and they're on us. It's just
less than 100.
Yeah, it's just either we got high density properties that we hunt, with bushes and trees and brush and timber and stuff like that. Honestly, we got a lot of big fields.
Hilly fields.
You're talking. We're trying to shoot. If they come in, less than 50 yards. Normally they'll come in within probably 200. Probably 200.
Usually,
but some of our fields are like 600 to 800 yards.
Yeah, we usually base our shots around like 150 yards usually.
Yeah, we try to get them in close. It's also, for both of us, we're new to the thermal thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to get that. Hey, is this one, 100 yards or is this one 200?
Mm-hmm.
We set our guns in or our rifles in for 100, maybe 85. It's just hard for us to find a spot to sight in more than that 100 or 150 or 200. Excuse me. But man, it's a great time. Coyote hunting it's a lot of fun, but sucks on the paychecks, or the pocketbook, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it sure does.
But other than that, we do a lot of traveling for work. We talked about, maybe doing some private or public land hunting. Few of the people that we talked to, they said that we can hunt on their private lane while, even in the UP of Michigan, got a couple spots in Brimley, or not Brimley, sorry. Heck, what's that town called? Starts with a B.
Baldwin.
No, not Baldwin. Up north.
Brimley?
Anyways, got a couple properties up north. Like Kinross, we got Escanaba. Escanaba was one that we got. We got some property in Baldwin that we just got for bobcat hunting. We're excited about that. He's never been bobcat hunting. I've never shot one. I've been bobcat hunting a couple times now. But no, I've never shot one. It'd be a great time. Coyote hunting's fun. Bobcat hunting should be pretty fun behind that.
A little bit slower pace.
Yeah.
Bobcat's moving a little bit slower, have a little bit more anticipation with it.
I feel like they'd be on us, so.
Yeah. I mean, we've had a few times where we call them coyotes and there's fox there too. So.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of fox, man, I got a beautiful one. Beautiful one. Straight central Michigan. You're talking like Gratiot County area. That's beautiful. It's got a bushy white tail. The whole entire tail is bushy white. It's got socks on it. That's what I call it. Socks. Well, all four paws have white socks on it. And then black rings around the top of the socks. And then it's just a bright red fox. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We went out, was it last year or 2 years ago now? We tried to harvest a couple fox on that same property.
The beginning of last season.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I called in two of them.
Yeah, they came rushing in less than 5 minutes.
Of course, me being me. Had a gun failure a couple times. Yeah, I had a couple jam malfunctions and then a misfire. Or no, it was a double feed. That's what it was. It was a double feed on the AR. And after that, I switched. I switched for a while. I switched to the 243, the Winchester XPR. Love that gun. That was a great rifle.
Still got it. You can come back out and later videos.
Oh yeah. That might be the fox killer. We'll see though. But yeah, then I switched to a 6.5 Creedmoor. Realized that is way too high of a caliber for coyote hunting.
A gruesome
or predator hunting.
Gruesome bullet.
Yeah, we couldn't show that one on video, so. But yeah, then I switched back to a 223. You know, tried and true. It's been a rifle or a caliber that's been around for as long as I can remember. Um, but yeah, other than that, I mean, you know, we're trying something new. We're trying to get our name out there for one, and just trying to get other people to do this kind of stuff, man. It's a great time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, getting little kids out there. I actually not too long ago I had a he was heck, what was he, 8 or 9, 8 or 9. He came up to me and he's like, "Hey, how do you feel about taking me out kayaking?" And it wasn't exactly like that, but he was like, "Yeah, I mean, as long as your old man has property." I mean,
Well, even my boy, he's seen the videos of us hunting and stuff like that, and how we
Yeah.
call him in and stuff, and he's like, "I'm down to do that," you know.
Yeah.
So I
Heck
mean,
yeah.
he's only 4, and he's like, "Dad, I'm ready to go kayaking with you." I'm like, maybe not nighttime, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe daytime on, but heck, we don't do much of that. But
Yeah.
we'll definitely give it a try. But yeah, another thing too, like the name we came up with. You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, all right." I can't even say a lot of people because you know many people don't even know that we have a YouTube.
Just friends and family that we know and talk about creating our channel.
But no, it's just like an inside joke. Slinging light outdoors. You know, layman's term, it's slow outdoors.
Abbreviating it to slow. Yeah.
Him and I are pretty good buddies. We've known each other for 6-7 years now or whatever, and I don't know. It was just something funny that we came up with and just decided like, hey, let's give it a try. You know.
Yep.
Well, what's the worst gonna happen? You know, we fail on it, or you know, we get people. We get people around the world that just want to try it.
Mm-hmm.
Like predator hunting people don't understand. Like, it takes effect. You know, get rid of those things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you watch videos all the time of just coyotes attacking these deer.
I mean, even
cattle
you know,
and stuff.
At some point, like, I know what him and I have talked about it before too. Is like mountain lion hunting. Man, that would be such a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that's a scary animal. I mean, that's a scary animal. You're talking, you know, 100-pound animal coming at you with the agility of NFL freaking cornerback. You know, like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be a great time. Like, you know, just getting that feeling of, you know, hey, I accomplished something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had that great time with the, you know, the friend that I try to do this with every day. Or, you know, hey, I get to, you know, frick, I don't even know. Like, I get to enjoy the outdoors. I mean, honestly, the outdoors is the most important part.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like,
getting out and creating those memories, you know.
Oh, mountain lion? You're talking, you're hunting in Michigan, anyway. You're talking like the #1 predator. You get to hunt that?
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Got me in.
That's my dream. A Michigan hunt, that's my dream.
Oh, yeah.
That's scary. I mean, it is scary, but it'd be a great time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I said, you know, even if you get into a cabin with a couple of buddies, it's like, you know, you get to spend that time with those friends, and you know, hey, we tried. You know, we did this together. No, that's great. That's awesome. And just to enjoy the outdoors together. And that's like our biggest thing is too, is like the outdoors is #1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
trying to get the younger community into it. And
yeah.
What else do you got?
Yeah, for sure. But heck, what else you got? You got anything?
I think that's a wrap.
That might be a wrap.
We can throw in the little clip we had from just last Thursday about that double coming in and getting one of them down.
Yeah, we'll probably do a equipment review here soon. We're talking about going out this weekend, maybe get some footage this weekend.
Yeah.
Got a few more spots, even during deer season, which is awesome.
Yeah, which I just talked to a buddy too, and he said that, he could tag along. He wants to tag along and get the experience too. So, that's what we do. Bring some people out with us. So,
like I said, I'm pretty much a guide at this point.
Yeah. So he's gonna come out, let us go on some of his properties, and we'll call some in for him.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get some footage of that, and we'll make sure to post a little bit more of the the deeper into coyote hunting that we get. Right now it's kind of hard with deer season.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of people don't want us on their property for coyote hunting.
Especially not being suppressed.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big thing too that people worry about.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we'll try to post some more videos. Like I said, we're new to this thing. We're new to this YouTube stuff. This is kind of like our interview that we kind of do.
Yeah.
Kind of introduce ourselves and tell you guys what we like and not really much that we don't like, because there's not a whole lot that we don't like. There's a lot of stuff that we used that has worked.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, yeah, we're gonna try to get some more footage out for you guys. Maybe we might do a lot of shorts. It's a little bit easier for us, between work. Honestly, the footage that we get, we don't really get to go out much. Not as much as we want to. Usually
weekends or like every other weekend, so it's not a lot of content that we're able to put out. But if things blow up and get big, we'll continue to try and push for more content and get more stuff out there for you guys.
Especially after deer season. Expect some videos, because they're coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just a couple of Michigan old boys and just trying, try to get our names out there and try to get the one, obviously the predators under control, and just try to get the kids out there familiar with the outdoors, and honestly everybody, just get out there. Just get out there and go hunt, whatever kind of hunting you want. We personally like predator hunting, coyote, fox, bobcat. That's what we like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little introduction. Check out, we got a couple shorts on YouTube. Might post some reels on Facebook, or a little bit of TikToks, whatever. I'm kind of a boomer, so I don't know what I'm doing, so
I'll try to do that.
but yeah, and we're probably not just gonna post just predator hunting. We might post some deer hunting. Mm-hmm. So the background picture that we have of what is that, a coyote holding a rifle?
Yeah. That's the banner picture. I got a cool logo that I made for our actual profile picture. But...
yeah, that's sweet. I actually want to get that on a t-shirt. We should get that on a t-shirt. But yeah, we might post some deer hunting videos, or goose hunting videos, duck hunting, whatever.
Just slinging lead.
Yep, slinging lead. Bow hunting, we don't really sling lead, but sling broadheads. It rhymes.
Same difference.
In Michigan, it rhymes. So, but yeah, we're gonna post some hunting videos. You guys just kind of. I hope you guys stay tuned with us. we're trying to start this thing out. I know Michigan's kind of hard at predator hunting. And honestly, I feel like we're doing a pretty dang good job at it.
Oh yeah.
We're trying to control this, all this crap that's going on.
Doing our best.
But yeah, guys, we appreciate it. If you guys could like and subscribe, share the video if you want. I know it's kind of probably a boring video, but like I said, this is our first time, so first time for everything. But yeah,
keep her slow.